The Lakers have assigned Bronny James to the South Bay Lakers, where he will replace his father, LeBron, on the...
Trying to play safe basketball, and safe basketball makes you look bad, right? Because all the shots you're taking, right, you get an open three, that's the shot you're gonna take, right? So you're not going out there playing actual basketball.
Manage this opportunity. You in the gym every day, just like everybody else on every other team. Hit them shots, bro. Take that shot. What is it that's not giving you the confidence to take that shot and make that shot?
And if you're talking about, oh, you want the Lakers to win, I don't know what person that say, oh, I want the Lakers to win and do well would also be advocating for Bronny James to be on the roster.
The moment everyone saw coming has finally landed. Bronny James has officially been sent down to the G League, and the internet is completely melting down. The Lakers made it official on November 21st, 2024, assigning him to the South Bay Lakers alongside fellow rookie Edu Fierro. This isn't his first G League run, but it hits differently now because it comes immediately after the Lakers fired Joey and Jesse Buss from their front office positions. And it happened right after Mark Walter, the billionaire owner of the Dodgers, took full control of the franchise. The timing feels almost surgical. This isn't just a basketball decision. It's a message. The new ownership is cleaning house, and the nepotism era has officially been declared over. From the start, analysts and former players have repeated the same warning. Bronny James isn't NBA ready. The harsh part? He's playing scared. Not cautious or tentative, scared. Safe
confidence to take that shot and make that shot. That looks like, you see, a scared boy out there. He don't look like he want to make mistakes. He don't feel comfortable making mistakes.
Basketball. That's the last thing you want to hear about a rookie trying to earn minutes. When you're fighting for survival in this league, you don't get to play it safe. You don't get to stare at open shots like they're booby-trapped and someone else should take them. Yet that's exactly what Bronny's been doing. Tossing the ball away like it's counting down from 5. That's not basketball. That's a panic instinct. And the wildest part? The G League Bronny looks like a completely different human being. Every time he gets NBA minutes, it's like he forgets who he was in the G League. Down there, he's the...
Every time he gets a chance in the NBA, right? This is not the style he plays in the G League, right? In the G League, he is a focal point, and you see he averaged 21, 22.
Focal point. He averaged 21 points per game. Then he touches an NBA floor.
You know, when he comes into the NBA, he takes that first three, he misses that first three. From there, he's going to be non-aggressive. And then that hurts him more than anything because obviously he's going to not take these wide open shots that the ball...
And can barely get a single shot up in 10 minutes. What does that say? He takes the first three, misses it, and suddenly the rest of the night becomes a hostage negotiation with his own...
Same time when he do miss shots, y'all talk about him. So he's in a lose-lose situation.
No.
But Gilbert's response was ice cold.
They gonna look at his percentage, say he got the worst percentage in NBA history type shit. He make them shots. He only got 3 points, 6 points. It don't matter. So
go out with a bang.
Go out with a bang. Just know they gonna talk about you.
No matter
what you do. You do good, do bad. You just...
Confidence. One missed shot shuts down his entire mindset. Nick Young pointed out what everyone else whispers. He's in a lose-lose. When he shoots and misses, he gets crushed. When he hesitates, he gets crushed.
Bronny should not have even been on the roster. What was I saying at the beginning of the year? And you had these twerking ass LeBron fans pouring jars of honey all over each other as they lather up to twerk it up. Oh man, yes. That's no disrespect. But we got to keep it a bean, son. His ass. And if you're talking about, oh, you want the Lakers to win.
But Gilbert Arenas didn't sugarcoat anything. They're going to pick apart the percentages either way. Might as well go out swinging. Translation. No matter what he does, he's getting roasted. So he might as well shoot. Now we get to the uncomfortable truth no one in the Lakers organization wanted to admit. Bronny James should never have been on this roster to begin with. A kid who averaged 4.8 points per game at USC did not magically earn an NBA spot. And saying he did? That just insults everyone's intelligence. What exactly were they trying to do here? Because if the goal was to win games, Bronny being a contributor never made basketball sense. But this is where things turn fascinating. 3 weeks ago, Mark Walter bought a controlling stake in the Lakers. The franchise was valued at $10 billion. And yesterday, Joey and Jesse Buss were fired. Jeannie Buss's own brothers, with 20 years in the organization. Gone. Just like that. The message is loud. The new ownership watched the situation unfold and reached a verdict that wasn't subtle. And today, Bronny gets sent back to the G League. This isn't complicated. Walter built one of the best front offices in baseball with the Dodgers. He's doing the same with the Lakers. And that means no more family seats at the table. No more roster spots based on last names. No more front office immunity because of bloodlines. Let's zoom out. This is about legacy pressure and the impossible expectations that come with being the son of one of the greatest players ever. Kenyon Martin, whose own son went through something similar, explained it better than anyone. Bronny never got the chance to grow quietly. Other rookies can disappear into development systems where expectations are low. Miss shots, learn, try again. Nobody tweets their mistakes. Bronny didn't get that. Instead, he walked straight into the most intense spotlight in basketball. Look at last year's #1 pick, Zach Edey. He's playing fine. Solid rookie numbers. Nobody's making viral montages every time he misses a jumper. But Bronny? He could play the best game of his life and someone would still turn it into a punchline. Marcus Spears finally asked the question everyone avoids. If the situation was unfair, why step into it? Bronny's answer was simple. He loves basketball. And that's what makes this so tough. Because the kid looks terrified. Every NBA possession turns him into a version of himself that doesn't resemble the player he becomes in the G League. He doesn't even look comfortable making mistakes. And you can't coach that out of someone. Confidence isn't something you yell into existence. So here we are. Bronny James is back in the G League, where he actually looks like a basketball player again. And that's where he should be, for now. Not as punishment, but because it's the only place he can develop without drowning under the microscope that follows his last name. In the G League, he shoots. He attacks. He scores. That's the version of Bronny the Lakers need to build. And they can't do that with him playing 5 minutes a night while the entire world watches his every mistake like a courtroom live stream. This whole situation exposes the problem with letting family politics steer basketball decisions, and the psychological toll of being LeBron's son in a league built on criticism. The Lakers should have let him go to Charlotte or Sacramento or somewhere he could breathe. But they didn't. And now the damage is what it is. So what's next? Bronny gets real minutes again. He gets to fail without the internet crashing on top of him. He gets to score without someone calling it empty stats. Maybe he grows. Maybe he becomes an actual NBA player. That depends on development, not headlines. The alternative? He becomes a cautionary tale future rookie study when someone asks them whether they want hype or growth. The Lakers finally did what should have been done months ago. They sent Bronny to a place where he can shoot 15 times instead of 1, play 30 minutes instead of 5, and rebuild his confidence away from the circus. Whether it works is anyone's guess. But for the first time in months, he actually has a chance. And that might be the most important part. The storyline is finally out of the way. Now he can focus on becoming a basketball player again.